Today I'm going to be assembling the Turtles in Time Arcade1up cabinet. This thing is absolutely massive, as you can see. Here's my dog Bella, and here is the Turtles in Time Super Nintendo game. It's massive. This comes with two games, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game and the Turtles in Time arcade game. The version I'll be assembling comes with a stool and a arcade riser. This will be the fourth Arcade1up cabinet I've assembled. Let's open the box and see all the pieces. The first thing you want to do when building one of these is to get rid of the box and all of the packaging. I decided to build the stool first just to get it out of the way. Everything you need to build the stool comes in its own separate package, including a handy Allen key for the screws. Once the 4 screws around the ring are connected, you can flip the whole thing over and align the holes to the seat. 4 long screws later, and you've got yourself a stool. Now the instructions for the rest of it are pretty long, but if you've ever built IKEA furniture, you're gonna know what to expect. The first step is finding the piece labeled G and adding 4 of these wooden dowels as shown in the illustration. Next, we want to attach G to the piece labeled D, securing them together with 2 of the screws labeled B. Now you add a bunch more dowels to pieces, then attach those pieces to the side of the cabinet and secure with screws. At this point, it should look like this. Next, we secure these little triangular pieces to the back of the monitor. Make sure you're not screwing too deeply on this step. You don't want to damage the glass on the other side. Once you have those connected, you're going to want to flip panel D over and onto its side on a carpeted surface so it doesn't get damaged, and then slide the monitor into this groove here, and then screw it into the side panel. Next, we add some more wooden dowels and connect one of these triangular pieces, and then you can connect the speaker and the light up marquee together. Those pieces then slide into place at the top of the machine. Make sure to take off the twist ties and bring those wires around to the back. Slide piece H into its slot. Next, this front panel goes into this groove here, and the piece labeled J goes right above it. Now this thing's really starting to look like an arcade. Now this is the tricky part. We need to connect the other side of the arcade cabinet. If you have someone to help you, now's the time to use them. I'm doing it by myself, it's definitely possible, but one good thing to check right now is that all these wooden dowels that you installed earlier are still there. My top's not fully connected, but quick side note, now's a good time to take off this protective film off the screen. I found that if you take it off at the end, like the instructions tell you, it can get pinched in the corner right here. Once you have it in place and all the wooden dowels are in their correct holes, you'll want to secure it with the B screws. Flip it onto its correct orientation. Attach the other side of the monitor to the other side of the cabinet. This is very important. The side that was laying down is going to be missing a screw at the top. Make sure you fix that. Now this wire and this wire both need to connect to the control deck. Pull both of them out to the front like this. Take this protective film off of the deck protector, and then connect these 2 wires to this port on the back. And then it should just slide into place. The control deck connects with 4 screws. Be careful you don't over tighten and crack the plexiglass. And then the joystick ball tops just twist on. Next, you want to take these 3 wires and plug them into the correct spots in the back of the monitor. The light from the marquee and the light from the control deck both plug into this thing that plugs into the top right corner. Plug in your power to the bottom right and then push it through this hole in the back panel. Attach the back panel with 3 screws. And we're done! Well, we still have to build the riser. Turn it on. Make sure everything works before going through the effort of building the... Oh yeah, there we go. The button for the lights on the deck protector is right here in the corner. Oh, hell yeah. I mean, we gotta go green, right? Blue's nice too. I'm craving pizza so bad right now. They really cram the instructions for the riser onto one page, but honestly at this point you should be a master at building this kind of thing. It's a lot of those wooden dowels and a lot of screws. You guys got this. First you build a box like this, then you attach the front and back panels, and finally these 2 pieces on the top here. The riser really does make this thing look a lot more legit, if you ask me. I also have a review of this cabinet up here on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, check it out, and thanks for watching.